Now our next subtopic is perpendicular bisector. What it is? It is a line that divides a line segment in two equal parts at 90 degree. Now I'll demonstrate you how to draw a perpendicular bisector for a given measurement of 6 centimeter. What you have to do is take a ruler, place this ruler on the notebook. Starting from 0, you are going to draw a line segment up to 6 centimeter. Okay. Now name the segment as A and B. Label the segment as 6 centimeter. Then take a compass. See to that the pencil should be pointed. Now place the compass at point A and you are going to extend the compass to more than half of the given measurement. The given measurement is 6 here. Half of 6 is 3. So you are going to extend the compass to more than 3. So this measurement seems to be more than 3 centimeter. So by keeping the compass at point A, I am going to draw an arc above the segment AB and below the segment AB. Now I am going to repeat with B also. Same way, I'm going to draw an arc above the segment AB, below the segment AB. Now I've got here 2 points. It is point PQ and Q. Now I'll join the 2 points. What I got is a line PQ. This line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of the segment AB, such that this line PQ divides AB in two equal parts at 90 degrees. That means this line segment AB and this perpendicular bisector PQ meet each other at 90 degrees. Now our next subtopic is properties of perpendicular bisector. To explain the properties of perpendicular bisector, students, here I have drawn a acute angle triangle. It is a triangle where all the 3 angles of the triangle measures to be less than 90 degree. Hence it is called acute angle triangle. Now let us draw perpendicular bisectors for the side PQ, QR and PR. The same way as how we did previously. So what we are going to do is we are going to take this compass, place it at point P such a way that now extend the compass to more than half of PQ. Now this measures to be more than half of PQ. Now keeping at point P, you will draw an arc above the side PQ and below the side PQ. Now same thing you will repeat with Q also. You will draw an arc above the side PQ and below the side PQ. Now you got 2 points. For example, this is point A and this is point B. Join these 2 points. Now this line AB is the perpendicular bisector of the side PQ. Now we will draw perpendicular bisector for the side QR. So how we will do? The same way, keep the pointer of compass at point Q and extend to more than half of QR. So this seems to be more than half of QR. Now what you will do? By keeping at point Q, you will draw an arc above the side above the side QR and below the side QR. Now repeat with R also. You will draw an arc above the side QR and below the side QR. Now name these 2 points as L and M. L and M. Now join these 2 points L and M. Now this line LM is the perpendicular bisector of the side QR. Now we will draw perpendicular bisector for the side PR. So same thing, that is with the help of compass we are going to keep it at point P and we are going to extend to more than half of PR. So this seems to be more than half of PR. Now keep the pointer at point P. You are going to draw an arc above the side PR and below the side PR. The same thing from R also you will draw an arc above the side PR and below the side PR. Now with the help of ruler, before drawing a line, name this as T and S. Okay. Now this line TS is the perpendicular bisector for the side PR. And once again you can notice that all the three perpendicular bisector of this acute angle triangle, they meet at the common point. That means all the perpendicular bisector, they pass through a common point C. Common point C. Okay. So I conclude that the perpendicular bisector of the sides of a triangle are concurrent. It means all the three perpendicular bisectors of the three sides of a triangle, they pass through a common point C. Their point of concurrence is called the circumcenter. Circumcenter means it is the point of intersection of the perpendicular bisectors of a triangle and it is denoted by letter C.